What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Getting started a little early here today. Just because I wanna. Anyway, just grinding out some win streaks here today. Just really getting started, but no real rhyme or reason today. Just wanted to have a casual day. Actually, I want to get a better Infernal Combustor. I actually found one finally. That's decent, but it doesn't have the stats on it I want. I wanted some hero health on that bad boy, so I didn't bother upgrading it or anything. But I am using it because it looks pretty. Rival. How you figure that there, Tom? You gotta bust 5,000 hours, Tom, before you can call me your rival. You got a ways to go, man. I'm just messing with you. What's going on, Brooke? Deshi, Riss? Frag, Zombie, Lacrosse, Rage. Well, that sucks there, Tim. Anyway, I'm going heavy monk deck here because I want to get the Infernal Combustors. Exclamation assassins in chat there, Noah. We'll get you an answer there. That doesn't make them rivals there, Tom. Water and juice get along just fine. I don't know where the hell you're getting your info from, dude. I mean, read the label. Most of the juice has got water in it. You guys will have to forgive me. I was up early today, so I am way too awake. You guys are at the 1 o'clock stream are used to catching me when I'm semi-conscious, just barely waking up. Oh, I am way too awake today, let me tell you. I've been up for like 5 hours already. I'm pretty stoked too there, what do you mean? Well, I was planning on playing with Omni, but he's not here today. I wanted to do speed runs, and ideally I wanted to get up to at least a win streak of 20 on stream here today. Oh, there is indeed streaking going on, Light Rain. Just waiting for Omni to show up. Since he's late, he didn't get the vote on who had to do the streaking, and you know he lost. So, oh yeah, Omni streaking. My favorite two heroes are the EV2 and the Monk. There, Noah. No doubt about it. Love them. Playverse isn't down for me. I mean, I'm in game, you know. C1 to C7 takes about 4 hours for a veteran player that knows what they're doing. My best time so far has been like 3 hours and 20 minutes. But you can count on 4 hours as a pretty safe bet if you're a veteran player that knows what you're doing, going from C1 to C7. I think you answered that one yourself there, Zaba. If you can't do C7 yet, but you can do C6, then the answer is probably do C6. Yeah, I don't know. I logged right in without no problem. That sucks. Unfortunate that there's playverse issues out there. On all platforms? What if you suck and need help? Well, like I said, that's a veteran player. So, figure if you focus it, double that time, probably. Well, I can tell you I've spent more money on giveaways than I've spent on my own account. But I've been playing the game for 5 years on 3 different platforms. So yeah, I've spent tons of money on this game. I don't know how much. I don't really want to know, to be honest with you. They gave me priority. Yeah, I wish. Oh, if it only worked that way. I've actually been logged in for several hours, so if it's a problem with the login servers, that's why I'm not having an issue. Like I said, I went to bed really early last night, got a good night's sleep, but that turned out where I ended up waking up at a super, super early hour. So yeah, I've been logged in for several hours. Well, I mean, that tells me not to log out. That's for dang sure. It sucks that people are experiencing problems. Nah, the bonus caps out after your 3rd win there, Josh. Or is it your 4th win? I don't remember. It caps out really quick, though. Yeah, me too there, Bropa. I'm stoked. Can't wait to see what's coming. If you don't want to, then don't do it. That's easy. Because if you're not enjoying doing it, people will instantly see that and they will not watch you. So, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. There's no reason to do it if you don't want to do it. In fact, it's flat out stupid. If it's anything involving a game and you don't want to do it, then God, don't do it. Supposed to be fun, you know. Oh, I haven't really missed anything yet there, Riss. Me spamming R's around. Lots of R's spammed around. DD2 actually has a large population on PlayStation now. The problem is that people are not playing in groups. It's the biggest problem in the game right now. Well, other than the save system and losing progress. But the gating system currently in the game does not encourage people to play together. In fact, it flat out makes it difficult for people to play together. Oh, I play different stuff every day. They're in my arts. I mean, you know, you play too much of anything, it's going to get boring for you. How am I prepping for the update? Well, just like all the videos have said, I'm grinding for gear and shards. I want to have lots of them in my inventory. I've got a pretty absurd amount of stuff saved up right now already. I've been grinding it pretty hard the last several days. Yeah, the last couple of weeks, really, to be honest. Haha, no problem there, Riss. Yeah, reflect beams are good stuff. That's a novelty thing, really, Riss. Good for AFKing, I guess, but it's not really, you know, anything that game-changing to a hero is going to be a novelty. It's just for fun. It's not for effectiveness. Oh, man. Can't jump mid-pole smash. Right now I'm going for gear. I'm going for gear and just some gold and XP. If I was to target any shards though right now, I did a video on it. I personally would target destruction, or pardon me, deadly strikes. Destruction as well, but deadly strikes would be my main priority if I was to target one shard right now. I'm speed grinding here on board. I'm trying to get like 8-minute runs done here. Well, all I grind is Chaos 7 unless I'm looking for shards. There's Sacred Cow. There's no reason to grind anything other than Chaos 7 unless you're looking for shards. Nah, there's no new characters coming anytime soon. We just got the Barbarian. Not realistic to expect another hero for 5-6 months or whatever. What's going on there, famlet? Yeah, Deadly Strikes is Chaos 3. Like I said, don't expect anything groundbreaking or optimized today. I'm just a spammer building, trying to get maps done quickly. No fanciness today. I want to get 20. I want to get to a win streak of 20 today. That's my goal. Thanks, there, Light Rain. Yep. Exclamation Flamer. That is the one. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and put this down here. Oh, come on, dang it. Place, damn you, place. Get the rest of this stuff built while it's running. Not that much more to it. Oh, well, there's going to be new ones there, Brandon. There's going to be new ones. They will indeed be outdated. That's a good thing. I mean, right now, other than just grind, I've got nothing to do. There's no point in doing any guides or tutorials right now because everything will be outdated. Plus, I've pretty much already done everything many times over. So I'm stoked about it. So, I mean, it's going to be very, very tedious for a month and a half or so. But I'm looking forward to the challenge. If you want it, Noah. There's no hero that's not worth getting. Every hero is worth getting. What's going on, Lacrosse? It's pretty easy right now, Brandon. So, I mean, I don't think it's going to get any easier than it is now. It's just a matter of, do you have time to do it? If you're enjoying it, then sure, keep doing it. If you're bored with it, then don't bother. You know, there is no more challenge in Onslaught. You've already beaten the biggest the challenge can go. I mean, from there, all it is scaling up mob health. So, I mean, if you got the time and you're having fun, then by all means, keep pushing. But, like, personally, I wasn't really having fun anymore. It was just turning into just too much grind. That's why I stopped. Nah, you only get one Vicious Strikes. That's not from Trials, that's from Mastery. I've got Deadly Strikes on all the heroes. Well, at least you let him know there, Philly. That's what matters. You gotta tell Omni how it is every time you see him. No, I'm going solo today. There, Philly. I'm just doing speed runs. Like I said, I was planning on playing with Omni, but he's MIA. So... But just want to, like I said, I want to get to a win streak of 20 today, if possible. I'm hoping in the future there's a way to get more of those, though. Those mastery shards. I think that's the only way I'd be willing to do mastery again. Well, I mean, there just have to be some kind of reward. You know, right now all those mastery rewards you only get once. So just no point in ever repeating it once you've done it. You gotta get something out of the deal. You get crap loot and crap XP, so... If you're not getting rewarded, no one's gonna do it, you know? We'll take a crazy guess, Marcus. Just a crazy guess. I don't have a problem with it, Noah. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna have to trade for anything. Or buy anyone's stuff, but I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. It was, I mean, I used it extensively in DD1. I sold like a mofo. I had a AFK shop going pretty much 24/7. Get off me. Some stuff I wonder if it's able, you know, I mean, there's going to be limitations. They're not just going to open it up where you can trade anything. Thanks for subscribing there, Puzzle. I do appreciate it. Well, flares are not an item, is the issue there on board. They would have to change them back to being a lootable item. And if they did that, they would have to refund all those people that rolled duplicates and got gold. Or give people some sort of an option. Because if not, people would throw a fit. Me, for one. I mean, I've opened hundreds of Defender packs and gotten duplicates out of them. So if they added the ability to sell that stuff, they would have to give people like me some sort of compensation. We'd have to get the stuff back, you know? I mean, I'd give the gold up gladly to get the stuff back and sell it. Thanks for subscribing there, Matthew. Nah, there's no reason for you to swap the PC, Russ, unless you want to. I don't really suggest anyone going through it again unless they just want to. Or if they really, really enjoyed the early game and wanted to start over. But you should play on whatever console you're the most comfortable with. Oh, is it too loud there, Mama? I turned it up because it's raining really hard today. I'll turn it down a little here.
You almost done?
Oh, there's an Omni now. Let me look.
Can you have a good time?
Hold on, don't talk for a sec. I'm trying to get the music audio. Don't talk, damn you!
Oh, it's here.
Trying to get the music levels right. It's so sensitive, OBS is. Like on the music player, I've got it at like... If there was a 1 to 100, it would be at like 1. Or it'd probably be at like 2 now or whatever. Does that sound a little better, everybody, or is it still too loud? Oh crap, did I lose? Oh, okay, I was gonna say. I was tabbed out and wasn't looking. I looked back and it says there's 1 mob left on the screen, wave 5 of 5, but... It's like, damn it! Yeah, I'll be joining into a new match here again in a second.
Show yourself.
Yeah, anyway, it's raining really hard here today, so I've got a little bit of background noise going off and on. It's actually not raining right now, but I turned the music up obviously too loud. Don't ever hesitate to tell me. Turn that shit down. See, that's only 4. 16 more to go, Omni. Don't mess it up, damn it. Don't mess it up.
Show yourself. Show yourself. You can hear me okay, right?
Yeah, I hear you. Hold on, I was loading. Alright, I am shown.
I heard that little dig, by the way. I was sitting in Discord, like, so... who was calling me out again?
It was probably me, I'd imagine.
I heard you say you got to call him out on it when he's here. I was like, I'm here. I've been here the whole time.
Oh, no. Somebody, somebody said they saw you in town and told you were flimsy and you ignored them and left. I was like, hell yeah, you gotta tell them.
I was probably table already loading, so it was probably...
You gotta tell him how flimsy he is. You can load in now. It should let you.
Maybe I can't.
Well, that would suck. Oh, Playverse is down. People were saying Playverse is down right now. Are you having trouble getting into game?
Your online status just disappeared.
I'm online still. Here, I'll send you an invite.
You disappeared on my side.
Well, I'm here. Here, here's an invite for you.
I see Goku, I see Larue, I see Sho, I see...
There's a problem, like I said, there's a problem with Playverse right now. People were talking about it. Oh, it was in a match. Ah, he said it was in a match, Philly. Or, Omni. Philly told you you was flimsy, and you went and left on him.
Oh, right, was that the match earlier on today? Oh, you know what it was? It was because they were
crap, you know what, dude? I just hit G to start. I'm sorry.
You know what it was? They were letting sub-objectives die, and I was like, but I want that EXP, so I left.
Well, they think it's because they called you flimsy.
It was because it was throne room, and they called me flimsy, and they weren't protecting
the sub-objective. The flimsy was part of it. Fine job there, Philly. You made him rage quit. That deserves kudos, man.
Throne room, no spawn killing on throne room.
Like 400-ish thousand there. Rage. I don't have optimized set. You guys all know this. I'm still going back through the ancient power system. I mean, I just got back to Chaos 7 not that long ago. I don't have complete sets of gear. So, I mean, my stuff is low. It's probably 420, maybe. Yeah, 432. You can't compare anything to what I'm using right now. It's not, you know, I'm not optimized by any means. It won't let you join now?
I don't know.
Did you not get the invite?
No, it won't.
Like I said, people said there was a problem with Playverse. You should be at 450k. When you get everything perfect and you get your ascension up, you'll be at 450,000 at tier 1. But that's, I mean, all those numbers are all going to change. Oh, did said he had to restart Steam and then it started working.
All I did was when it said that it failed to log in on the first initial play button box, I just hit play anyway and then just let it go, like load up the game, and it just spammed restart the login like 2 or 3 times and then it just let me in anyway.
Huh. Well, I don't see you.
It won't let me in. It just, like, you might need to finish that one before we...
Yeah, I accidentally started it. I'm trying to go fast, and I started it before the build was done, just so I could finish building in the rest of Wave 1, and I forgot you weren't here.
You're just trying to catch up on the Ascension, that's all that I know you're trying to do.
I care less about that Ascension.
You said you were going to get past me, and you haven't yet. What's this?
Well, I wasn't expecting you to go grinding 18 hours a day, either.
You're expecting me to go back to the forking knife, aren't you? What?
Oh no, I just wasn't expecting that many hours. We got cranberries to pick, dude. We gotta get some Stardew going here tonight. I want to get Graveyard Keeper started, but I want to make sure we're further along a little bit in Stardew.
I want to play that
What's
as
going
well.
on, Rose? My day's going good. It started really early. I went to bed so early last night, you all would have been shocked. Before midnight, and I was in bed. And this is somebody who stays up till 6 in the morning every single day. So I ended up waking up at like 8:30. 8 o'clock, 8:30 this morning. Got a full night's sleep and just completely wide awake right now. Poor Omni. I'm going to be exceptionally mean to Omni because I'm so awake. I will notice all the things Omni does. That's what it is. Quicksilver says it's just the game punishing you because you were late. Well, was Omni late or was I early? Yeah, I started early.
There's a difference. How dare you, Silver?
You were late for my earliness.
Yeah.
That's a real problem, Omni.
Look.
See if I can get that fourth hit thing down. I'm gonna get wrecked before I do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed. God dang it.
I was watching anime.
Watching you some anime. What were you watching?
My Hero Academy.
What was it?
My Hero Academy or Academy.
Huh. I've never heard of that.
It's a relatively new one. Not a lot of people had watched it before, but there's a couple of bits in it that you just kind of get so pumped up, and you're just like, okay, I like this. I like this.
Oh, that's good.
So,
got up at 6 and got right to the DD2. Dang, King. That's why I went to bed too, Rage. I pulled a muscle in my stomach the other day, and it's just, I mean, I feel fine for a while, and then like I'll just turn the wrong way or something, and it just hurts. So I went and laid down really early. I put on some Thunderball, a little old 1970 James Bond. I think it was 1970-ish. Old one, before my time even. And you guys know I'm old. But yeah, I put on a little James Bond and fell asleep. Actually didn't make it very far. I've got the movie memorized anyway. I used to be quite the James Bond addict when I was a kid. Alright, wave 5, almost there. Yeah, there's a lot coming. I was expecting some sort of trading system, but I was not expecting it to be those player markets. Which, I mean, I'll use it. I'll put stuff up for sale at fair prices. Or slightly above average prices. But I'll hook it up. And you guys, save your gold. I'll use those shops. I think it'll be fun. I used to use them all the time in DD1. Then it's going to be expensive if I want to just to upgrade all of just the shards that I have right now of all these heroes, and I wanted to get all the heroes decked again to play around with them for all the new videos and all. But just to do that, it's going to cost me like 50 million gold. I personally would get Dryad, but you shouldn't base it off of what I tell you there, Rish. You should go with your heart, man. If you want the Lavamancer, you should get the Lavamancer. Oh, stuck flyer. I'm anxious to see what the pricing is like. I mean, you know it's going to blow out the economy. Oh, Sean Connery all day. Sean Connery was by far the best Bond. I mean, come on. You can't even compare any of the others. It ain't right. The new guy's a joke. I don't even like the new Bond movies anymore. James Bond wasn't a ninja. You know, these movies nowadays, the guy's he's a ninja. That ain't right.
Would you say that about Batman?
Batman isn't ninja, I mean.
You've seen those things, right?
I know these things. I mean, Batman would kick James Bond's ass. You can't put those two in the same conversation. I mean, come on. All right.
Have you never watched anime before?
I've watched one anime. I watched
The
Death
Batman
Note.
one.
Was
The
the
Samurai
only thing.
Batman.
And I had a hard time getting into it. I mean, I enjoyed the story, but I had a hard time following it. I don't know. I guess a hard time being interested in following it, I should say.
As you, it's just visuals, you know, really.
I don't like reading all that.
Visually.
You know, I mean, books are always better than movies. You can really, I mean, with 99% of all books and movies transitions that went on out in the world, the book is always better. So I just can't see reading that many subtitles and not just reading a book
no, it's
instead.
in English. I'm pretty sure it's in English though.
Oh, well, the one I watched wasn't. It was all subtitled.
A lot of Batman fans, so it probably has to be done.
Oh, are you talking about that new one, that new thing?
The Samurai Batman thing.
Man, I just can't find it in my heart to watch that. It just feels so wrong.
The style is cool, like, and you might like the end, like near the end. And I haven't watched.
Yeah, but does it just desecrate? Does it just desecrate the Batman? The name? I mean,
you just turned around and said Batman is a ninja, so like it should be viable for you.
Can you not join here now?
I don't know.
We'll try, damn it. Send you an invite.
See if it'll come through.
I sent it. You seen it?
Nah, it looks, I think you're on your own today.
Oh, god dang it, really?
Yeah, I think you're on your own today.
Well, what's the problem? It's showing, I'm seeing you.
I'll try and see if I can back out that tavern, get a normal one, and then I'll try.
Are you on the right server? You were playing with Cookie earlier.
West. Yeah? Yeah, I swapped it just before.
It's supposed to be going fast.
I knew that I was going to be coming to play with you, so that's why I was like, yeah, I'll switch it before I even load it. So.
Well, I'll log out.
You might be though.
Just sucks giving up the win streak.
No, you didn't have to, man. Honestly.
I could Alt F4 and then join you. Then I could keep it.
You might even be lucky if you'd even be able to get logged in. If you do that.
Nah, it's been public all week, Matthias. It's just grinding it out today. Actually trying to go fast, but
that's what I'm here for. If I could just join.
Did you get into a map?
I'm trying to just load into a tower.
Oh, you can't even get into the game. Oops. Wrong.
I could try that if you want. I could try loading into.
Just load into a game and I'll try joining you.
Found session loading. I'll load quicker.
You gotta go into a map though, because I don't want to give up my win streak.
My inventory is blank right now. Not that much in there at all. Mostly just pets and food and stuff. I just don't think it's working with that API thing. I don't think it's...
I got your invite. Are you in a match?
Yes.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, okay. You can join me, but I can't join you. Shenanigans!
There was a lot of problems with Playverse today, Rose. That may be the problem. God dang it, I was on a good map and I come to your crappy map.
What are you talking about? Best
This
map
map
ever.
sucks.
You love it.
I'm tired of seeing it, dude. It's
Oh,
right
like
there
you're
with
tired of
Assault on
seeing
Throne
Throne
Room.
Room.
That's all you see is this in Assault on Throne Room. In Onslaught, that's literally all you ever do. Man, my frames dropped way down. Huh, that's weird. Wonder what's going on with the game today. It is all kinds of glitchy, huh?
No idea. You could do that up front. Okay, never mind that.
Try to get all that business.
It's all done. It's all done.
I'll be doing Deadly Strikes pretty quickly. That'll be the first one I guild for sure. My favorite's the EV2 there, King. Love me some EV2. The Monk's definitely a close second, though. Really enjoy the Monk as well. Anyway, I want to get to 20 today. We're in the winter now on Stardew, huh? We got no produce to pick. I was just giving you a hard time.
See, that's why I was just partially ignoring you, because I was like,
I see how it is.
You remember
I really want to play that Graveyard Keeper game, dude. It looks fun as hell, and I just haven't done it yet.
I just wish it was two-player. I just, like,
it's not. It's not going
it
to stop
annoys
me
me
from playing it.
It annoys me. Ever since you mentioned it, I'm like, why?
I want to go throw some bodies in the river.
I just want to feed that skull beer all day. And see what shenanigans he starts speaking.
I haven't really watched very much of it. I watched enough of it to know I want to play it, but I haven't really watched past people like playing their first day or first episodes or whatever.
Yeah, I watched 2 hours.
So I'm not really sure what to do. Who'd you watch? Did you find somebody you liked? Who'd you watch?
Dangerously funny. He does loads of
DF, yeah.
stuff as well.
I didn't see he had continued on with it.
He did. He put Stardew's Dark Cousin as the title for.
I'll have to look. I've been watching a channel I haven't watched before. It's Catherine of Sky. It's like a woman that likes to RP.
Oh no, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
She does a great job. Her videos are a little long.
I can't remember.
They're like 45-minute episodes, so it's tough to watch too much of it.
Did she do Factorio? Was it Factorio that she did?
I think so. She's got a real pleasant voice, and
Yeah,
she likes to kind of
yeah.
RP it along the way. And she just seems pretty chillaxed. Anyway, I enjoyed watching her. I've never watched her channel before, but I subscribed. Like I said, my only complaint was her videos were a little long. She does the 45-minute episodes. It's a little much in one sitting, you know?
Yeah.
Unless you just plan on chain watching them. I mean, I've sat there and watched stupid funny videos for hours on end on YouTube, you know that. I think everyone has.
I don't know, man. You take the time to sit and watch those, man. You learn a lot. Like, I remember, I know that's where I get a lot of my knowledge from, is just videos. If you sit and watch them, you'd be surprised how much.
Well, you learn a ton.
Clicks in your head.
Absolutely.
Like, not from someone actually doing a tutorial video, from just someone playing, like in general.
Yeah, it's just a matter of, do you have the time or will to sit there and watch it that long?
Do you have 8 hours of your day to sit and watch videos? No, I'm going to play games. Then okay, then
I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's like kind of a low budget Netflix series called 3%. Have you ever heard of that? I think it was a Brazilian movie. It's dubbed over in English, but it was originally in Portuguese. Anyway, the first season of it I ended up watching all the way through, and they just put a second season out. So I put that on for a while, and then switched over to Bond, and then I was snoozing. So I couldn't watch that in bed, and sadly that's when I watch a lot of stuff. Like a live stream or whatever, I'll put that on when I go to sleep and sit there and listen to it and just kind of lurk and then fall asleep and just leave it running.
Yeah.
You know? The videos, it always, because it forwards you to another video. So unless you're in like a set playlist or whatever,
No.
you end up getting some loud, obnoxious noises that you weren't asking for. So I don't watch much YouTube in bed unless it's a live stream.
Oh no.
Alright, King, enjoy. Have fun. Let's see how that goes. This goes here. Pretty sure it won't be a problem keeping the win streak since I left a match to join another match.
Oh no, yeah, you'll be fine.
Come on, you dang. I've gotten... The last 24 hours, I've gotten like 6 Infernal Combustors, and I don't really like any of them. This one I'm using is the best one, but it's got no hero health.
I'm just keeping them all.
And you know, I've kept them all too. I'm keeping all the legendaries now.
I've looked at it just to see, because I've got other monks obviously in my deck and stuff that I'm just kind of like, well, I could just deck those guys out if I really wanted to. You know, give them a better weapon pretty much.
Yeah.
Know, so that those
I've
guys
got enough gear right now to deck out several heroes. I just got to take the time to go through and look at it all and
I've just been hitting
see who I want to get squared away.
I've just been hitting auto equip on them. I've still got 3 more sets that I can auto equip on people just now, but I'm just gathering more.
The update's not here yet, Rose. Unless you've got the last update downloading, then yeah, it won't let you. If it shows that there's an update downloading, then it won't let you play with others for sure. But yeah, the big update doesn't get here till June 19th.
Hopefully it's at 2 PM for me.
I'm sure it'll be normal time.
But it's nice and early.
I'm sure, yeah, I mean, that's normal time, so I'm sure that's when it'll be.
No sleep for the both of us.
Oh, the hell with that. I'm going to go to bed at like 9 o'clock on the 18th.
Lies.
That will go, well, I'll get up and stare at the computer for 4 hours before, but...
Yep.
I'll at least go lay down in bed. I might not fall asleep, but I'll lay there and stare at the wall at a minimum. Let's see...
Out the way. Out the way. Oh, a whole bunch of pet food on that one.
Open, damn it. Oh, I'm out of coffee. That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's only number 6. There's no point in me crying about the win streak, but it did keep it.
Still the XP's in the gold. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but you get that back so fast. Doesn't take any time at all to get up to the shard, you know.
I'll go down low. Down low.
I got these little baby LSAs going. Makes me feel bad.
Man.
I can't stand doing it, but I'm like, you know what? I want dedicated sky guards, so I wanted to have 3 monks in the deck. Well, I mean, I would have went with 4 if monks had walls. Did I take too much?
I just got vamping that on mine. No, you could just.
I only have 10 left. I think I may have spent too much.
There's another thing.
Oop, wrong hero.
I'm just a 3 per lane. Me. 3 per lane. Oh, you could do 4 flame auras.
Well, if you're just doing flame auras and LSAs, you can get more than that on this map. You got 300 DU per lane to spend, you know.
3's enough. The 3 will get the job done.
I go
speed grinders
maps. I go maps and maps and maps in a row without getting any legendaries. I mean, that was just a good map, that one. I mean, I get my share of crap RNG runs. No doubt about it. So yeah, don't base it on that one. That's for dang sure.
A little bit laggy there, man. Felt that. Don't lose connection. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of errors Playverse was having today, but I guess they were having some major issues.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually don't see any problems on the weekend, so this is the first weekend in a while.
Huh.
You know, I could turn around and say that actually are having problems logging in or something, you know?
Yeah.
So for me, this is like the one in a million, like, or one of the off days of the year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For all the times I've
OBS
played
works
this
great.
month.
Frag. I would just use OBS. That's probably what you stream with anyway, isn't it? Or do you stream directly from your console? But yeah, OBS is what I would suggest without, you know, without having to spend any money on anything. Busting all you fools.
Oh, smash 'em. Oh, smash 'em.
Oh, failed jump.
Scream at Hulk smash as well when you're doing it.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, Open Broadcasting Software is what OBS stands for. But if you just Google OBS, it'll take you right to it. It's a great program. It's, if you ever consider streaming on your PC or through your PC, that's what you'll want to use.
Talking.
Hopefully we get some loot. I was hoping to get to 550. You're already way past 550. I was hoping to get
594.
Yeah, I was hoping to get to 550 on stream today. Oh, you've been playing way more than me, dude. Like, more than double. I'm not going to catch you if you keep that up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to try to, because I want to play other stuff.
Well, that's the thing, obviously. You've had stuff to do, but obviously I'm just bombing it out.
Well, I mean, we're going to be grinding, hard grinding. Or at least I'm going to be when this update comes, so I don't want to wear myself out now. I just want to make sure I'm having fun. I mean, I want to get to where I've got full gear on all the main heroes. I'm
just trying to enjoy Trials. Just the fact that it's like, it's going. You know what I mean? We've had it for so long.
Well, it's going, but it's not going. It's still going to be Trials, it's just we get to pick the map. It's going to be the exact same thing. If you load into Chaos 7 Expeditions Crumbled Bulwark, it is going to be this exact thing. Mob schedules everything. I would guess, anyway. Thanks for subscribing there, Gorax. What's going on there, Brittany? Or is that Maynard? Exclamation flame auras in chat there, Magic Ace.
Obviously, while I was grinding at Fortnite, you were still grinding at DD2, so I'm kind of playing catch up in a way. I should be ascending, but I don't want to.
That's not at all what you should be doing
now. Yeah, I don't want to. Like, now that I've had so much information, it's like, nope.
Well, we know Ancient Power is still in the same state it is, and it's not getting any changes this update. So, I mean, unless you just want to do it, there is zero reason to be doing Ancient Power resets.
I just wanted it cleared, kind of thing, you know? Or even at least a few more tallies to it, but like I said, when I seen what was the blog and stuff like that, I was like, nope, it's not happening. I simply refuse.
Twitter message from Trendy. I wonder if that's about. Yeah, it says we're encountering intermittent. Hold on.
Intermittent API logins or something.
Where is it? Where is it? We are encountering intermittent issues communicating with Steam's API. We apologize for the disruption and are continuing to monitor the situation. So hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's well, hopefully they got it resolved. That was an hour ago. So they sent that tweet. That tweet.
Yeah, that tweet. That tweet. That twit over there, he was the one who... See, I can get away with saying that because it makes sense.
Oh, that makes sense anywhere,
Twit.
I think.
You twit. Even though it'd probably be twat.
Well, yeah, you can't say that.
Yeah, exactly.
You can say twits. You can't put any other vowels in there, I mean.
I guess it's just wherever you're from, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Smash!
How many defender medals? Well, you get, it's 2,000 from maps, and then plus whatever your daily would be. So if you had, say you had a weekly quest, a 450 daily, and you grinded all day long, you could get 3,050. But you get capped at 2K.
See you, Grips. Flyers die.
You know what I was thinking with all these Chaos 7 shard packs we're getting? I wonder if, you know, I mean, you always see a lot of power pylon shards. I'm wondering if power pylon would be one that's worth gilding. I guess, I mean, we just got to see what the numbers go up to.
I have quite a lot of them.
I do too. I probably have. I mean, we don't know how many it takes.
I was stacking them up, man.
There's a 2K defender medal cap from maps. Rage. You can still get the defender medals from other sources, but from maps, that's all you get. I mean, it's difficult to hit anyway. That's a lot of maps, you know? You gotta do a hardcore grind, like, all day long to get to that.
That's like 16 hour days, man.
Oh, yeah. Should have put these speed boots, or upgraded these speed shards on my other builders. When I'm not having to swap just to run around the map. Oh, I've done it many, many times, but it definitely gets old. Meaner, don't post personal things about your mom. This is the internet, dude. It's not me and you talking on the phone.
Run, little feeties, run!
Alright, what do we need? Looks like we got it all, huh? We got lots of DU left, or lots of green mana left. Well, I'm excited for getting more choices there, Philly. That just brings up the fact that we're just so dang limited. You know? I mean, it's going to be awesome being able to pick your own map. Well, you gotta abuse the system, Rage. If you get disconnected, you have to have a friend log into a map and then join on that friend, and it will save your win streak. Or do you mean just completing that many maps in a day? If you buy, and you already have, nah, there's no compensation. If you buy a pack that already has something in it, you don't get anything for it. Well, solo, it's easier than in a group, Philly. Remember, in a group, it's going to get scaled up. The mob health gets scaled up 25% for each player, or 20% for each player, or whatever the hell it is. Well, I mean, if you're just going for the medals, Rage, that doesn't stop anything. You know? Restart and log back in. Oh, it's happened to all of us, man. Don't sweat that. I know I've done it. It still makes me bitter about the inventory system. I paid a lot more real-life money to get max level inventory than what it costs someone to get it now. And I didn't get any compensation. Sadly. Almost at 5K now. I think I still have a daily today. Yeah, I do. One more sewers will complete it. Unfortunately, it's I re-rolled a 300 to another 300, but I mean, at least I didn't go down.
Got forest map that just I'm not getting done.
Now you have to go back to do it. Or at one slot. And then of course it's just RNG. You might get it. You might not.
You won't get that roll that's from that bottom one.
Sure.
Go down the way. I'm pretty sure it was down the way anyway.
Yeah, we've all done that too, man. I've re-rolled many a daily to go the wrong way. That's why I'm always hesitant to roll the 300s now. I mean, you want to get the 450, but you might get the 225. And then your choice is either don't play or deal with it. You know, you can not play and wait another day and then re-roll it the next day, but I mean, who wants to do that? I want to play now. This map takes a little longer to build, but all items, armor, weapons, and relics. Gets the gear there, Brandon. Or gets the mods. Ah, no problem there, Sam. It's always fun. I like making those videos. I like playing around with the video editor, and I mean, I like the live stream too. You know, don't get me wrong. but I do like messing around with the editors and stuff. Super annoying to build with speed. The 4 Dryad builds are easy mode to go speed. You just spam the stuff. Placement doesn't matter, you know? You just throw the stuff around. I mean, as long as you're not throwing it right in the middle of the lane on a cyborg lane, it's an easy win. That's another reason it's so flavor of the month. Nah, there's a 450. There's no 400s though.
Come on out, roller. Come on out. Roll on, okay, would you?
C7's easy with everybody, Lude. C7, making C7 trials is just the grind spot. It's where to go for golden XP. But it's not really considered to be endgame by anyone. You can do just about any heroes and find a way to beat it. Now, obviously, you know, if you use cannonballs everywhere, you're going to lose. But, you know, with smart building, you can pretty much build it with anybody. It just doesn't matter. Give me my notes. Nah, there won't be a new hero for a while, Spark. We just got the Barbarian, what, 2 months ago? I'd say don't expect another hero for at least like 4 months. I think it's pretty safe to say 2 a year, you know? That's probably, you're probably AFKing it the hardest way there is to AFK, Lude. You have an easier time AFKing it with using like reflect shields. You never have to worry about a Cobalt dive bomber then. I mean, theoretically, Cobalts directly counter cannonballs, you know? What's going on, Sham? How you doing? Did I place those with the right hero? Yeah, I did. But the Dryad is like super AFK, just because the slimes just melt rollers. No special placement required. And the EV2 is super AFK as well. I'm sure your LSAs are stronger than mine. I'm building them on my Flame Arrow Monk. If what I told Trendy had any influence, Rage. The best way to tell Trendy about something you want is to go say it on the forums. I've been telling him to bring the Jester to the game for 3 years, dude. If I say something to Trendy, it's no different than anybody else saying something to Trendy. I don't get any... I mean, I have direct contact with all of them. With Jose and Mark and everything else, but nobody takes what I say and does it. As far as the Trendies go. Oh, you knocked me off the edge.
Get off the edge. Get off.
I was double jumping across, and I ran into you.
I noticed there wasn't a flame aura here on the spawn.
Sadly, no triple jump. If I'd had triple jump, I'd have saved it. What's going on there, Nick? How you doing?
I'll be wanting triple jump now.
Sorry. I stream every day, man. Only days off I take are Sunday and Monday. Tuesday through Saturday every day. I haven't missed, I don't think I've missed a day stream. I may have missed one in the last month. Ah, crap, man, I keep interrupting my upgrade. Oh, I bugged the shit out of them. There's no doubt about that. Like I said, anything that you want added to the game, the best way to communicate that is by making a forum post. Because all of the developers see it. It's not like you send a message to one person and you don't even know if that message gets spread around or whatever. If you do a forum post, it's public to all of them, and they will all read it. They all look at the forums. They may not all respond, but they all look at them. I finally got to the point where I can one-shot rollers. That's nice. I was lacking a little bit in hero damage to be able to get it done. Yeah. Actually, surprisingly, I think the pet, just the pet leveling up may have done it, because I was really close, but I wasn't all the way there. I don't know the base numbers, Lude. 22,976 is the max for upgraded main stat. That, of course, is going to be changing in the update. We don't know what it's going to be, but I'm assuming the math I did puts defense power at about 40k. So I think we're going to see relics over 40,000 main stat on the very first day. Pretty sure of that. Just because, I mean, you can go through and do the math and figure out how much, you know, how much DPS you do now, and if they're going to keep the towers at the same damage, what it takes to get, you know, what it's going to take to make up for that, based off a 30% crit chance. And at 30% crit damage and 30% crit chance, it was like 400 and, oh man, I just, ooh, barely caught the edge that time. It was like 400, or like 41,000 or 42,000 or whatever is the math I came up with. I doubt you have any that are completely maxed there, Lude, but they're probably pretty close. I mean, you can get close really quick. But like, I've only seen, the entire time I've been playing Chaos 7, which is, I'm assuming probably close to like 4,000 maps now. Maybe not that many, maybe only 3,500, but right around there somewhere. I've only seen 3 pieces that have been 22,976. Well, the update's not here yet, Nick. We have to wait for the next update. Crap, I'm sitting here waiting for the boxes to drop. I either missed the box or I'm there waiting for it too early. It's 76. 22,976 is the highest. Not that you're going to see a huge difference from even 22,900. It's not about the main stat though, it's about the substats. A perfect piece is 22,976 main stat and 9,600 on all the substats. That would be a perfect piece, which I've never seen one of those. All of the ones I found with the 22976 were really bad substat rolls. So, I mean, you really have to look at all of them. But like a 22,000, say a 22,500 piece with 9,600 substats is going to blow away a 22,976 piece with 9,000 substats. I mean, literally, it's going to be like night and day, blows it out of the water. I don't really care, to be honest with you. The crit stat, I never really... They said that one of the reasons they wanted to do it was that they thought people were having a hard time understanding it, and I've never Never had a hard time understanding it at all. I mean, I understand why they want to do it. How come I didn't get a box? Oh, god dang it, we're still not at wave at the end. I did it again.
Pay attention! Pay attention!
I must have went over there at wave 3 thinking it was over.
It's just because you're ranting, that's all that it is. You're ranting away.
You don't need anywhere near a perfect piece to beat C7. No one's saying that, by any means. You don't need anywhere near a perfect piece to do anything in the game. But, you know, of course that's the goal, is to get a perfect piece. If I wasn't trying to find the perfect stuff, I'd have been done with the game long ago. There's a video that I just published this morning, or late last night, that's got it all in there, Nick. I'm not going to go over it on stream. The last video on my channel. If you go to just click on the Mr. Juice Bags, besides this live stream, it'll be the very first video there listed.
Whoa.
Ooh, other one's over here.
Yeah, they're both there, yeah.
I can never get that forced shot on the stairs. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. Pat! I missed. Dang it. Oh, you know what? It looks like I'm using a medium weapon now. That's why. Can't go for the fourth shot on a three swing weapon. It will never work out for you.
Guess what, Juice? There's a chest.
Yeah, it's nice, huh? Get a little chest action there. Alright, there's number 9. What, you mean as far as where they drop? I'm sure there probably will be. I mean, I don't know. But you'd think there'd probably be something like that. I mean, as far as where they're usable in, you know, you'll be able to use them anywhere. They said that in mastery mode it'll just get scaled down, but that all the mods will work. So yeah, even in mastery they'll work. Sure it does there, Dull. Not necessarily farming a perfect piece, but just farming pieces. Look at my inventory. You want a lot of legendaries going into this. The more the merrier. I'm going to completely fill my inventory with them. Because every legendary item is going to get a perk, or a mod rolled on it, and then you'll be able to move those around from piece to piece to create the perfect piece. So you want lots of legendaries. The more that you're willing to grind out, the better off you'll be. I would even say definitely prioritize gear over shards. I mean, you want shards too, don't get me wrong, but I mean, the more passives you have to pick from right out of the gates is the less grinding you'll have to do. You know? Well, the gear will, when it switches to the new system, it'll be scaled directly. So a perfect piece right now will convert to, stat-wise, it'll convert to a perfect piece then. But it's not about that. It's about getting the passives, or the mods. What's going on there, Joshua? The speed will come from Ascension, shards, and probably mods. They're the worst. I'm assuming our Ascension trees will probably change slightly. I mean, they're going to have to change because crit's not going to be on them anymore. I'm actually wondering how much easier it's going to be to hybrid heroes. I bet it's going to be way easier. You're not going to have to get past 210 to start thinking about a hybrid. You're going to be able to hybrid heroes more effectively earlier than that. Would be my guess, anyway. But we won't find all that out to the end, I don't think. Till update day. Well, I mean, ideally C7 legendaries, but you got to do the highest you're capable of doing. If you're not, I put that in the preparation video, if you're not at Chaos 7 yet, you shouldn't worry about anything else other than getting to Chaos 7. That should be your priority. Because you don't want to have to go farm a bunch of materials to upgrade something from Chaos 3 quality to Chaos 7 quality. It's going to be easier just to find the piece. Normally I use Deadly Strikes, Fortification, and the Stun Shard. Right now I think I'm using Vampiric. I think I got Deadly Strikes, Vampiric, and Fortification right now to get a little bit more extra rain damage out of them since I've just been grinding. I'm coming, I'm coming. KB Thief. God dang it. Keep canceling the animation. Yeah, I mean, right now, if you're not to an endgame state yet, just play the game and have fun. Don't worry about what's to come. You know, your grind is just begun. So don't sweat it. Don't grind low-level stuff, though, unless you just are having fun and want to. I always encourage everyone to progress, so as soon as the next Chaos tier opens up for people, they should instantly be trying it. Don't wait around. You know, you don't have to get maxed Chaos 2 gear to go to Chaos 3. Just go with what you got. I'm not sure on that one. Well, they'll definitely be locked. It's just a matter of will they be separate? Will they eat up at one of the mod slots? I asked that during the dev stream and they never answered. They'll definitely be specific to a weapon. You won't be able to pull it off of that and put it on something else. I'm hoping they actually don't take a slot. If they take a slot, then I probably won't use any of them other than the Mystic's weapon. Because the Mystic's one would be worth giving a slot up for, and none of the other ones would be worth giving up a slot. In my opinion, anyway. But to each his own. I hope that one's not locked, even if you can't put it on another piece. Because some of those look pretty cool, you know? I don't want that to be locked. Personally, anyway. I think it might be time to start bow shopping here soon. If I get one more Infernal Combustor, I'm going to go bow shopping then. Get me some Huntress action going. Well, I mean, that's a good reason, but you're looking for a different reason. You're not trying to progress. You know? I mean, I've done my share of C3 grinding, or I wouldn't have anywhere near this many Deadly Strikes. I've grinded tons and tons and tons. Hell, I bet I've got 100 hours just on stream of Chaos 3 grinding specifically. I use Premiere Pro and After Effects, but I don't get the most, I don't get the biggest benefit out of After Effects because I'm not very good. I'm still learning. But, I mean, the editor, use whatever you have access to. They can be very expensive. The only reason I'm able to use After Effects and Premiere Pro is I do that cloud thing through my son because he's in the military. So I get it for cheap. Those Adobe products are really pricey. You can, I think the best entry-level editing software. Now, I don't know about the free softwares, because there are some free ones that are available. I know Blender is really good with images, but I'm not sure about free video editors. But I think as far as like entry-level video editors, Corel, their Video Studio Pro stuff would work fine for you. And then you wouldn't have to pay an ungodly amount. I was gonna say, don't you dare hit that Lady Orc. I almost Betsy'd the Lady Orc. Yeah, After Effects is awesome. I mean, that's one of the most powerful video editing tools there are. You just have to know how to use it. And I know a lot more about Premiere Pro than After Effects. I'm still learning. I'll get there one of these days. Sony Vegas doesn't really compare to Premiere Pro. I've used Sony Vegas before. I think Premiere Pro is way better, personally. I've actually got Sony Vegas right now. I've got the newer version of it. I haven't even given it a shot. I haven't tried it at all. Didn't they sell or something? They sold to Magic or some company like that. Oh, just use OBS for that, Frag. If you're video editing, don't even edit it. If you're just doing it for a bug report, just clip the raw footage with OBS. Yeah, see, that's what sucks with me with Premiere Pro is that cloud thing. So like I said, it's through my son. And I wouldn't be able to afford it if it wasn't for him. It's really expensive. I would have to switch when, you know, if he decides to leave the military and Adobe cuts me off, I'll have to switch to a different editor. I won't be able to afford that. And I don't, you know, I'm not going to put edited content with a pirated program up on my channel. It just seems like it would be risky. Windows Movie Maker. My first video was Windows Movie Maker. I ain't gonna lie. You look at the very first video on my channel, it's in 420. I think I put it's in 420. I didn't even think to make it high definition. It was my first one, you know. That was a Windows Movie Maker project. But OBS, you can record it in a small file where it won't be a ton. So, I mean, for the purpose you're using, don't even worry about editing it. Just upload the raw footage. You know? I like that Demon Scythe personally, but it's a matter of opinion, whichever one you like better. They're both comparable. I don't sound old. Oh, I'm old. I assure you. I think they'll probably put a pet together or something, would be my guess, but I don't know. Or a costume. It'll be something like that, either a special pet or a costume for people who contribute to the wiki. Now, they're not just going to give it to you. You're going to have to really contribute. But I don't know, to be honest with you. That was the first I'd heard about it yesterday when he said that. Yeah, the Barb's a beast. Nothing wrong with the Barb. I hit it. I must have hit it too soon. Thought I was waiting on you, Omni. It was you waiting on me.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up getting like 3 of them, Twinkie. They just, you know how RNG is. They just started dropping. I'm looking for one more Infernal Combustor, and then I'm going to switch to a Huntress and get me some bows. Actually, maybe I'll switch to Gunwitch. Get some guns first. Yeah. Guns.
That'd make me feel better, because last time when I said that to Cookie earlier on.
What, about the Gunwitch? Or the Huntress?
No, Huntress. Huntress. As soon as you said that, I was like, how come you just seem to read my mind all the time?
Yeah, it's cool looking. I'm not very interested in that tome, just because the Abyss Lord to me is very boring DPS hero to play. It's a good crowd control hero. It's one of the best. So don't get me wrong there, but it's just not my favorite playstyle. I want to blow stuff up, not make it stand still. But I'll be going for the EVs. Probably the EV and then the Monk's Polearm. The very first thing. I'll be looking for those. Definitely will be the EV's canister first. The EV's probably my favorite there in ACL, but the Monk is a pretty close second. It's up to you there, Riss. Everybody's budget's different. I mean, to one person that might not be anything, to other people that might be a ton of money. So, I mean, it's a big convenience if you can, but it's not, you know. I definitely think anybody that wants to spend money in the game, the smartest thing they could do is upgrade their inventory size, in my opinion. There's a command for it. You know the command for it, Twinkie? Is it LSA? For the Lightning Strike RS? Basically use the same thing on every defense in the game, though. I mean, like I said, that's going to be changing here with the update, but right now, you can use a medallion with Deadly Strikes, Defense Rate, and Power Transfer on every single defense in the game and win. Then when you get to Chaos 7, switch out Defense Rate for Defense Crit Damage and continue to win. Pay to win. This is one of the least pay to winny type free to play games I think I've ever seen. There we go. Well, I said I was going to switch when I get a combustor. I'll switch it to break. You mind building the next map? And I'll switch heroes up.
Yeah,
because I'm going to have to gear one.
You can hit the auto equip button. Button.
Yeah, it's true. I could always hit the button.
Unless you're going to be that picky about it. It's a Huntress though, so you might need to be.
I can do the Gunwitch, I think.
All the health.
Nah, she's still OP. There, Plaza. Well, just do spotlights and just look for it there, Fahad. They're all in one playlist. There should be. But just like I said, just throw, you know, if the piece you've got available to put on it is a medallion, then use Deadly Strikes, Power Transfer, and Defense Rate. If it's a mark, then use Deadly Strikes, Defense Crit Damage, and Defense Rate. And you win. I mean, if you sit there and spam it over and over again when it didn't work the first time, I'm pretty sure that if you look it up, that's the definition of insanity. So, I mean, if it didn't work the first time, it's not going to work if you keep typing it in. I mean, come on.
You almost got me.
Here, just look on that playlist there. And you can pick and choose whatever defense you want. If there's not a video for LSAs in there, then that means something got outdated on the video I used. So anything that's straight up outdated info, I take out of that playlist. You gotta change your gear there, Darude. Or change your strategy, I mean. It's all good, man. I'm not saying, I'm not mad. I'm just saying if it didn't work the first time, it's not gonna work. Don't upgrade my LSAs, by the way. I don't have any Ascension or anything into them, so it's pointless.
You should maybe fix that at the same time then.
If it's not on that playlist, then there's something outdated in it. I don't know what it would be, but... And Volcano is kind of a novelty there, Philly. One of the best ways to do it is with a totem, with vampiric empowerment, power transfer, and deadly strikes, and then upgrade it as high as you can. That's one of the best results you'll get out of it. But it's pretty much a novelty defense. I think that's going to change. My music got reset here, my in-game music. I usually keep that turned off when I have music playing in the background. Give me the loots. I think looking at some of those mods that we saw though in a dev stream, I think Volcano might be a nice addition to maps here after this update. I really do. Yeah, I hit caps lock all the time. I don't care. Oh, you're talking to him. Thought you meant me. I was like, yeah, I hit caps lock all the time. Alright, let's gun witch it. Where you at, little witchy? I got a campaign gun. That's alright. I think I'll switch to Drago for this one. I don't know if I can remember where Drago is parked. Or it's on my EV. Of course that's where it's parked. Here we go. How much health that give her? 159k? Guess I'll have to live with it. What do I want to go with? Let's go half and half. Or kind of, sort of, maybe half and half. Nice, Nick. I don't think the Dryad will be less effective. I think other heroes will be substantially more effective, though, which is a good thing. Yeah, we don't really need to nerf the Dryad. We need to buff everybody else. That's what everybody's been wanting. And I think the changes to magical properties will do that. Sorry, going through my inventory real quick too. What map are we even on? Did I give you the worst map to build solo? I mean, not that it's bad, but you know what I mean. I'll build the next one, man. You can sort your inventory.
My inventory is fine. It's assorted.
Oh, I don't know. They haven't released any info like that yet, Loco. Nobody knows anything about it other than that player stores will be available. And there will be a marketplace area that you can go to for them. But they haven't given us enough details to really know a whole lot about what's going to happen. Good enough. Alright. What you need? What you need?
Moral support.
Oh man, I got no ups. I got no upgrades on anything, do I? Moral support. I got you, man. I got you.
You got me? What? You got me
Well,
what?
this no longer works, right?
What did you get me? Don't tease me like that.
On the moral support. I got you covered on the moral support.
Oh. Like, just when you said you got me, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
okay.
man.
I'll take it.
Just on the moral support.
Just, you know, free
The
stuff,
rest of it,
yeah.
you're on your own. Where you at? You are. Let's take Thunderstrike out of there and give it to the girl. Give it to the girl. Man, do I want to bother upgrading this other stuff? I mean, I guess I should. Not the gloves, but... I don't want to spend a whole ton of gold. Some of them are important, though. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. All right.
Let go.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be gold there, Noah. Now, like I said, I don't know. They haven't given us enough details yet. But I am assuming it's gonna be gold only. I don't think you'll be able to use Defender Metals or gems. I don't think. But, you know. Who knows? We just don't know yet, you know? So funky looking. Huh. I don't remember that little piece on the front of the weapon there. Looking like that. You won't be able to stack them if that's what you're asking there, Philly. A Deadly Strike and a Gilded Deadly Strike will still be the same shard. It's just one will be more powerful. You definitely will not be able to stack them. There's no doubt at all. No doubt in my mind. If you lost it, you need to contact Trendy Support. This is the only way to get a shard back you lost. Check the scavenger. Log out, log back in. But if none of those work, then you're going to have to contact Trendy Support. There's no tricks or no way to fix it. Gems are premium currency, Darude. You don't get gems without paying once you get past the campaign. They give you some at the campaign just to so you understand all the currencies, but that's the premium cash currency. Well, I know what it's for. That's kind of obvious. I just don't ever recall seeing it there before. The little earth thingy on the front. I mean, it looks just like a rock. Oh, Gilded Deadly Strikes and Vicious will be a thing for sure. Come on, all I need to do is replace this gun. I'm using a campaign gun. and still wrecking it.
Where the hell is your Mega Shark?
I ain't buying no Mega Shark until after we see what happens.
Where's your campaign Mega Shark? You still don't have one.
I sold it. I'm not going
Did
to
you
keep
really
that crap.
sell that?
It's a POS. I've had 20 of them. Why would I keep it after Ancient Power reset? I mean, now...
Novelty.
500 Defender medals is... It's 500 Defender medals away if I ever want to get that novelty back again.
The fact that you bought one and then got rid of it is just a shame. Shame.
Yeah, nobody's talking about gilding Hyper Shards. They were talking about using Deadly Strikes, a Gilded Deadly Strikes, and a Vicious Strikes. Still no gun. No guns on the ground. I mean, that'll be good range. Now, of course, we don't know the numbers it's going to go up to. What are you asking people in town, Noah? Don't ever ask people in town anything about the game. They're going to troll you, dude.
Yeah, I would never do such a thing.
Well, I mean, if you see Omni and you don't call him flimsy, he might give you good answers. But the majority of players are going to troll you in town. There's a reason I never go to town.
He likes to stay indoors.
Nah, just... You know, I got no problem with going there and helping and answering questions, and I do that quite frequently. But it usually only lasts 5 minutes or so before somebody shows up and is a tool. It's like, nope, alright, see ya. My visit is over. It's the internet, you know? No one will ever be civil on the internet. That's just how it is. Ooh. Your flimsy build?
Are you up here shooting and still they managed to...
It throws from the spawn, dude. If you build this map without a reflect beam and you lose, it's your own damn fault. I mean, they will throw from the protected area if they're bunched up properly. So, I mean, if you didn't put a reflect beam there, it's your fault. All there is to it.
Like, they shouldn't be able to see the wall until they at least reach here, and they should be dead by then.
Well, if they don't see the wall, then what's their target? That's why you put the wall up here. If they don't see the wall, their target is the core.
Left or
If
right.
they see the wall and you space them out, you got a chance that it's going to land over there or over there. But, I mean, if they don't see the wall, then they haven't aggroed the wall. And that means they're aggroed to the core. So,
another one
there's the problem right there, Omni.
Fly over there, would you? You ain't flying.
That'd be pretty awesome. I was reading. That'd be pretty awesome, Darude. I want some of that. I want some triple crit. Give me that triple crit. I'll take it.
Oh, what, there's mobs still alive?
Yeah, they're stuck. Huh?
Come on out. Say hello.
Ugh. This is one of the worst entrances, it seems like, for stuck mobs. They're coming out for us decently, but... Man, a stuck roller on this lane is brutal. It's like you gotta wait the full 6 minutes. Or throw bees down.
Got him.
It was a Cobalt Flyer there, Rage, if you were playing in Chaos 7. Yeah, that'd be cool as hell if there was something like that in the game. I'd love that. Like if you got your crit chance over 100%, then it would, let's say your crit chance was 101%, it would give you a 1% chance for a double crit. That'd be cool as hell. Let's see, did I get a gun at all? Oh, dang it. Oh, I got one. Controlled burst 1, but it's all good. I'll take it. Gotta play C7 to get C7 shards. That right there would have been the pay to win thing. If they would have given you the highest difficulty shards in the game to get and offered them for sale, then the game would officially be pay to win. So they couldn't do that, you know? I mean, considering the best shards in the game come from Chaos 3 and Chaos 4 anyway, you know, it's still, you know, you can still get the upper hand pretty quickly on the shard situation if you're a wallet warrior.
I froze.
You froze? Your game froze up?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, Omni has left the defense.
Oh.
Did you have anything built?
Crashed.
Oh, you had the bottom built, huh? At least it dropped your mana.
DD has stopped working.
Oh, that stinks.
Bah!
What else do we have up there? Those are mine, right? Yeah. It's alright, I'll have it all built up for you when you get back here. I'm not doing Onslaught at the moment. I'm right off of a fresh Ancient Power reset and haven't done any Onslaught. So I'm at 55 because I have yet to do a single Onslaught floor. I'm not even going to bother with Onslaught until well after the expansion comes. That's the been there, done that thing already. I'm bored of it. Too grindy. Too grindy and too buggy. How did those R's get that big? You know what? I'm gonna sell these and go with another Skyguard instead. I won't hit go yet. I don't know, Accelerator. I'm guessing it will probably be all, besides the obvious. No hyper shards, but I'm assuming you'll be able to guild any of them. They haven't said anything about limited or anything like that. Now, some of them may not be worth it. You know, we'll have to see what the costs are like. I know a lot of people have posted on the forums about wanting to get the costs. No weapon will be worth grinding Ancient Power for, Philly. Now, once you have the Ancient Power, getting the weapon will be your reward or whatever. But there won't be a weapon that's so good that it's worth going through that grind. So I wouldn't encourage that for anyone. You're going to be able to find a weapon that's going to get you just as good numbers in game. You know, there will be something special with it, like it'll look fancy or it'll have a nice effect when you shoot it. But as far as actual damage you get, you'll be able to find other stuff. Is it letting you come back in?
I'm just waiting for it to load. Seems to
Okay.
be struggling.
It's all good.
struggling a
Well,
lot.
they said they're having problems today. You know.
It let me log in, no problem, but it's just the main menu here at the start. It seems to be.
I'm
slow.
hoping they make it so mastery, so hyper shards go through ancient power. I've actually told them that. I said that directly to Mark and Jose. I mean, they're so damn expensive, you know? It's why you don't want to use them. Yeah, special mods and a new look, but like I said, there's just not going to be anything in effectiveness that... It won't be worth doing AP to get the weapon, basically. It'll be worth getting the weapon if you do AP, but not the other way around. I'd recommend you have fun there, Zoot. Do whatever's going to be fun for you. I see ya. There's an Omni right there.
Sweet. Thank you for waiting.
Should we make it a potty? I don't think we did that.
No, we didn't. I didn't think it was a good idea.
Oh, well, if you don't think it's a good idea,
Like, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
All right.
Like, we should just
well, don't
do
accept.
this.
I
Yeah, I didn't.
refuse your invitation.
I refuse. Denied. 9. 9.
You know, that's the other reason the gun witch will just always be better to me than the huntress is just double jump. I mean, such similar aspects of the two heroes, and one's got double jump and one doesn't.
And one's got a gun, and the other one doesn't.
That, you know, I mean, the huntress don't have no emo hot pants either, you know.
If you gave the huntress the shotgun back like she had in the old days, oh my god.
Oh yeah, that'd be a different story.
Thank you. I would just praise the day comes that.
Nah, I stream on Twitch. They're YT. I just streamed on Twitch yesterday for a few
Trendy,
hours.
give her her gun back. Give her her gun back.
I haven't been streaming much DD2 on Twitch other than on Fridays because 3 times as many people watch it on YouTube than on Twitch. So it's kind of a difficult choice for me to, you know, to want to stream it on Twitch when, you know, there's just not as many people watching. I would say shards, save shards in any Chaos 7 legendary gear you have, Ollie. I would definitely save all that. I wouldn't get rid of any shards right now, unless you just are straight up full up. In fact, remember too, if you have extra hero slots of heroes that you're not using, you can use them to hold shards. So that's extra shard storage. So if you do have limited bag space, or if you're finding yourself running full, make sure all your heroes are fully sharded, because that will hold more, you know. I gotta go back through and do that again. I bet I could clear out a full bag of my vault just by going through and seeing what I can fill in on heroes. In fact, I'm gonna have to do that soon before I run out of bag space to do it. Of course, if you're, you know, once your bags are full, you won't be able to transfer stuff around so easily. Take it easy, Gabriel. Have a good one. I like the Penta 3 personally, Twinkie, but that's a to each his own. But, you know, I like that Penta 3. I mean, what I want is the Falcon Shot, but that's gone. Never to return. No, not really. Solid hero. Nothing wrong with the Mystic at all.
Unless you don't like snakes.
Yeah, unless you don't like snakes. If you got a problem with snakes, you know, stay away from the Mystic. Very valid point there.
So you're okay.
Yeah, a little fail placement
That's what
on
she,
that
that's what she
tornado.
needs as a weapon. She needs that as a weapon. Rattlesnake. Rattlesnake.
A rattlesnake weapon?
Mm-hmm.
What's she gonna do? Swing it around by her tail? By its tail?
She'll just have a set of maracas and she's just shaking them.
Just shaking them and the rattlesnake will pop up.
She's just shaking maracas. You maybe give her a hat as well, like a sombrero too.
Well, I mean, might as well, you know.
Please don't give her a sombrero. Get your butt over here.
I'm coming, I'm coming. There we go. Control burst 3.
My roller killer.
I'm a beast. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just because I'm not playing on the right heroes. I need you to kill rollers. You are the roller killer. No, maybe not just now.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe you are now. Maybe.
I like them both pretty much, Bryce. I get slightly better numbers with the Controlled Burst 3, but the Mega Shark, of course, has got the... You get all the feels from Terraria. So, I mean, I like them both equally, pretty much. I don't want to spend any Defender medals right now on those weapons, so... Until we see what's going to happen with them. If you can't remove... If that Mega Shark passive that's on it, if it eats up one of the magical property slots and you're not able to remove it, then I will never use the Mega Shark again. And that's a sad thing to say, but that particular passive to me is not worth having. The little ricochet shots. But I'm hoping you're able to remove it. If it does take up a slot anyway. It might not even take up a slot.
Okay, let's see how well you do this time.
I'll wreck this thing, man. I'm a beast. I don't know what you're saying. Look at me. Look at me go.
Yeah, I wasn't as fast as I thought you would.
Well, I mean, crit is RNG based there on me. If I don't crit, I don't crit. Ain't nothing I can do about that. I got my crit chance as high as I can get it.
I was going to say, you didn't upgrade that gun at all, because I know what you want.
The vampire knives would have been super cool. I would have to agree with you. Man, you guys, all this Terraria talk, it makes me want to play Terraria again. I almost loaded it up last night, and then I said to hell with it and went to bed instead.
Just... Maybe
it's an awesome game for sure.
Maybe after Stardew then, but we're gonna be busy. Gonna be busy soon.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna have any time to do anything. I mean, I'm gonna have to cut half of my stream schedule down right after the update, just because there's gonna be so many videos to record.
That's the catch of it, is it? Something this big of a change, it's like, wow.
How much you want to bet 5 minutes after the update, somebody is already in chat asking what the best combo is? And I've already got the answer. How the hell am I supposed to know? I just logged in. But yeah, I got to put some time into the guides and stuff. I got to get those done soon, so I'm going to have to cut my stream schedule at a minimum in half. For a few weeks after launch. I want to get 4 videos a day done. I think I'll be able to replace everything within a month if I get four done a day. But that's like, I mean, that's 16 to 18 hours a day, not including streaming. So that would be very difficult for sure. Mediocre totem. Above average totem. Can't call that one mediocre. Yeah, Terraria is just an awesome, awesome game. I was thinking about doing a modded playthrough too. I'm wondering if I should go through the... least favorite hero? My least favorite hero would probably be the Initiate. Not for the reasons everybody else always hates on her. I don't like that little... her number 2, her chi kick thing. I can't remember what it's called. I don't like that you have to charge that up. And I also would like if she had something unique over the monk. As far as defenses go. And of course she doesn't. So, for those reasons, the Initiate would be my least favorite. Now, if they gave her some kind of a different tower and made it so that her number 2 was a smart cast and not a charge up type thing, then I would instantly remove that. Nah, not the stomp. It's the number 2 ability. It's the Chi Blast. I can't remember what it's called though. Do you remember what it's called? Oh look.
It's the wave, isn't it?
Yeah, the crippling Chi wave or whatever. It's something like that. If you didn't have to charge that up, I would actually use her quite frequently. But you do. So, you know, it's right there with the Dryad. Yeah, they overlap damage there, so. If they fixed my problems with the Initiate, then I'd probably say the Lavamancer is my least favorite. I like the Lavamancer as a builder, but it's one hero that I just have absolutely zero interest in playing as a DPS hero. To me, it's just the most blah, boring playstyle ever.
Direct commanding's fun. But that gets stale after a little while.
Yeah. Well, if direct command was stronger, I'd play on the Abyss Lord probably more frequently. But it's a novelty, you know. I mean, the Archer Rain is kind of nice. The Ramster thing actually does less damage. So if you pop direct command on your Ramster, you actually lose DPS for the time it's up. So it's, you know. Direct command should get buffed. Until they convert the Lavamancer to a ranged hero, it will always be boring for me. If I want to hack and slash, I will always choose Barbarian because it just wrecks everything compared to every other melee hero. So, I mean, that's the thing that kills the Lavamancer for me. I don't enjoy the hack and slash builds because I like to jump around and shoot stuff. Like you couldn't notice. But when I am in the mood to melee, I will always go to the Barbarian these days. Yeah, that Rain of Oil shard is a waste of a slot, though. All of those direct command related shards are a waste of a slot. Oh, no problem there, Noah. Seems like it's going slow. Like the time in between the ticks coming up for build phase and stuff. It seems like it's lagging or something. I don't know. Something seem funny to you, Ami?
It's just the ping, man. Like, whenever I'm on here, like, it's...
My ping is not that high, though. It shouldn't be affecting me. It's like, I'm not talking the time to hit the button. I'm talking like the time that it takes the little animation to pop up and everything. It seems like it's lagging behind. But, I mean, this server is like... This is like a 12 millisecond ping for me. It's really, really close. I mean, geographically, it's right down the road. You know? Well, there'll be a lot more coming. I'm gonna, like I said, my goal is to have 4 edited videos a day for a month after the update hits, and then that will, with that done, I'll feel like I've gotten everything I need to updated. Well, I just been playing it a long time, Noah, and I don't give people a hard time, other than Omni. I pick on Omni like mad. But I encourage new players to play the game, where a lot of the other YouTubers and streamers are too arrogant to encourage new folks. And that's unfortunate. I don't call people out, except Omni, for bad ideas. You know, if it works for you...
Ideas are brilliant. What are you talking?
In your head.
I was going to say, but they work. So what are you talking about? In my head. No, they like,
yeah, they might work in your head too.
They might work in my head as well, and then I'll have to try it and then be not rep. Next idea, quick.
Well, that's the thing, is DD2 is a really small game, so it's better for every single person, no matter what level or what level of expertise you are, for more players to come to the game. Because the more players that come to the game, the more chance that a player is going to spend some money, which means the more chance that Trendy's going to have some money to put into the game. You know? So, I mean, the best thing that could happen for all of us is for more players to come to the game. Well, welcome there, Esu. How you doing today? Got an ice needle crit that time.
Oh, that was all my pet.
Whatever. Your pet didn't do nothing.
Look, it spat poison at it, okay?
But yeah, I mean, I'll be the first to tell you, this is not a skill-based game. It's a strategy game. It's a action defense strategy game. Your level of skill means nothing. The only thing that means anything is what you know about the game. So no one is better than anyone else at Dungeon Defenders 2. Some people might know more than other people, but nobody's better because it's not skill-based. So anyone that wants to act like they're better than anybody else, in my opinion, they only hurt the community. You know?
It's the whole point on why I have the Big Shot title on. It's just because I'm trolling people so hard.
Omni's just a tool. That's the difference.
They just don't understand. Like I'm just annoying them.
Where's your pet now, huh?
I never used them. I was like, nope. Not this time.
Gunwitch has got more than sufficient DPS to do anything in the game.
Yes.
It's not more of... I mean, it has good crowd control, but the Gunwitch does fine DPS. You can burn a roller down in seconds. I mean... You know. If it takes you 3 seconds to kill it instead of 2 seconds, does that make it bad? I don't think so. I like the Gunwitch. She's fun as hell. What's going on there, goat? But yeah, I mean, the Gunwitch is a beast. She can handle any situation in the game.
Guess what? Repay the favor.
That's fine. Drop y'all juice.
I'm stuffing my face. So.
That's fine with me.
I was going to build, but not now.
Have at it, man. Eat you a sandwich. Yeah, Ice Needle is what I mean, that's what I'm going for here. Now, you guys saw I hit the auto quit button and didn't even look at the gear, so my level of effectiveness will be diminished greatly by that laziness. But I just don't care enough to go through and try to min-max her right now. So much DU on this map. Holy crap, man. All this spam and still just nowhere near the DU requirements. Let's spam some more then. There we go.
Give me 60.
Nope. Those towers hurt towers. Don't know what you're talking about there, Rage. Yeah, that's it, Doug. They're all gonna have defense power, defense health. All gear, it looks like all armor is gonna have armor on it. Which, you know, I got mixed emotions about that. But if you're able to achieve the stats you're looking for through the mod system, then I'm good with it. And it looked like those were all there. There were mods for all of the stats. Not getting enough triple rollers in your life there, Twinkie? Makes it exciting. The magical properties will make them special, Doug. Yeah, it'll be all about the mods. I think they dumbed it down a little bit much. But I mean, I'm not necessarily against it. We're just gonna have to see how what the mods look like. You know, there's the devlog said there's 120 different mods. So, I mean, that's quite a selection. Looks like I lost the music. Let's see here. Page 2. There we go. Oh, you're talking about the fire pit? Yeah, that's nothing. I'm not concerned about the fire pit. I mean, how difficult is it? Don't put it in the fire. You know. That's just nothing to be alarmed about when you don't have to put it right there. Oh, there will be plenty of options there, Doug. There will be more options overall than there are currently. I mean, with 120 different mods, figure even if, say 40 of them or 50 of them are defensive, which, you know, I'm guessing. I have no clue what the numbers are. But say if 40 or 50 of them are defensive, there's going to be a lot of thinking and a lot of options. You're going to be able to do a lot of different things. No doubt about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be just like it is now, Fisk, on the passives. Getting one that's completely maxed versus getting one that's not quite there yet is not going to make that big of a difference, I don't think.
Was the top 3 towers that everyone wants to use come patch day? Top 3 towers. Tell me now. Or tell Juice, should I say. What about you, Juice? 3 towers. Go!
I don't know. Cannonballs.
I don't know.
And that's
Cannonballs.
it.
Okay.
Cannonballs
Okay.
everywhere.
2 more. Come on, you can do it. 2 more.
Nope. I refuse. Okay, I'll do 2 different.
Harpoons.
I'll do 2
What
different
about
types.
harpoons?
I'm not interested in harpoons until they shoot like they do in DD1. I've got 0 interest in harpoons, and I know
Okay,
they're
so
never
no
going to shoot.
Okay, something else then. Come on. Second one then.
I'll do 2 different styles of cannonballs. I'll do one with shield penetration and heavy, and I'll do one with shield penetration and not heavy.
So it's like a stun then instead.
Hey.
For the second one then.
Oh, I don't give a shit as long as it goes boom. Now, I'm probably gonna... Those explosive... See, people were misunderstanding what was going on in the dev stream. That was not exploding cannonballs. That was the mobs exploding on death. If you
that was the mod.
read the passives. Yeah. I just cannot see how that passive is not going to be a thing of beauty on auras. I mean, for something that where it explodes on death, you're going to want to make sure that that tower gets the killing blow. So you're going to want something that attacks quick. You know?
I don't know though. Like I want mobs to die, but if they're constantly going to be exploding in my face, it's kind of visually just going to put me off. So I'm kind of a bit, I don't know about that, you know, them exploding.
Well, you better prepare for it, because there's going to be some shit blowing up on my screen. I assure you of that.
Oh, here, look, you'll have your lanes and I'll have my lanes, okay?
Well,
I'm going to take one lane,
because
you
that...
could have all the rest.
I mean, that seems like it'll be one of the most used passives in the game. I think you just need to get used to that, because it seems very powerful. I mean, I think that one's going to be used like mad. Rip the mark drop. Marks don't matter now. Air brace, that's no loss.
They're going to be getting converted.
Get rid of them. Yeah, I mean, they're going to be getting converted anyway. But, I mean, marks are... I'm disappointed when I see a mark now. So I don't even care. It's like if you get one good mark, you're good to go. You don't need any more. Yet you need 40 good medallions. You know? I'm wondering how it's going to react on consoles. Now, how many said he doesn't want things blowing up in his face when you're done? I'm definitely anxious to see how some of the mods' visual effects affect consoles, because consoles, the game runs, it's pretty rough right now. I mean, when I switch over and play on the PC or on the PS4 or the Xbox, it's like, oh my god, it's just grueling, because I'm not used to it, you know? I'm used to running, like right now, even though the stream's only 30 frames per second, my game's running over 100, you know? I mean, I'm used to looking at smooth, clean crispness, and I'm anxious to see how it affects the console performance.
E3's kicking off this weekend, isn't it?
E3 started.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Like a few hours ago, right?
4 hours ago, E3 started. I was already looking for news, and then I realized they're not going to give you news in the first 4 hours.
Yeah, it was good. Like, it won't be till LA hours.
I want to see some Borderlands 3 news. Gotta see it. Gotta see it. Yeah, I've got it on all platforms. I just don't play it on the PS4 very often anymore.
My brother's shouting at me. He's like, Tomb Raider! Tomb Raider!
Oh, is there another Tomb Raider expected?
That's what he just said.
Did they already announce it? Or he's just expecting it?
Did they announce it? Did they announce it? What you just said? Yeah. Yeah, there's a gameplay reveal of that one.
You know why they revealed that in the first 4 hours of E3? Don't tell him, it's going to piss him off.
Oh, did you get your chest?
Yeah. If they revealed it in the first 4 hours of E3, then it's going to suck. That means it was low budget. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. He's going to get mad.
Just overlaid it over the last one they did. We'll change this, we'll change that.
The last one was questionable. I don't know. I didn't think the last one was very good, personally. No, I didn't play through it, but I watched the wife play it. It's already on my channel. Luca, I'm not gonna... There's too much. I'm not gonna do one video that is generic for all of Onslaught. It would be an hour long. But there's, like, how to deal with Frosty Lanes. Everything else is the same as Trials. But, yeah, man, it's there. Or, like I think I mentioned... I probably didn't mention to you before, but I mentioned to other people before. I pushed up to 136 100% on stream, and I went really slow, and I explained everything I did the entire time. So you can go back and look at those live streams, and it's like a straight-up walkthrough, lane by lane, what I did as I got to it. But, I mean, what's in Onslaught is what's in Trials. The only exception is the Frost mobs. Frost mobs are from the Incursion. The Yeti Incursion. So if you've gotten up to Chaos 7 Trials, then other than the Frost mobs, there is nothing there as far as mobs go that you haven't already seen. It's the exact same stuff. Well, go to sleep there, Alpha.
What the hell is this?
What do we need? I think we're done. We got no reflect beams, but it's alright. Omni wants to risk it.
Yes, got another one. Yes. Gimme. My bad. I'm opening shards. What can I say?
That's fine. Go for it. I mean, you gotta have inventory space. Deal with your stuff. I got no problem waiting. I got stuff building up in mine too.
Cool. Be back in a second.
I'm gonna sit here and shoot Omni until he comes back. That's what's nice about Fortnite. When you shoot Omni, the graphic at least shows up, bouncing off his face. But yeah, I mean, Onslaught, it's not really... I mean, if you've been through Trials and you understand the mobs, then it's not really about the mobs. It's about the mutators. So you just have to read those as you come to them. And just go slow. I mean, the best thing you can do in Onslaught is not try to rush. You just gotta read all that stuff. If you don't read it all, you're gonna end up setting yourself up for failure. Now, eventually, you'll get to the point where you just know what the icons are and you won't have to read it all. But until you get to that point, You gotta just take your time and read all that stuff. I mean, you can do 3 maps in Chaos 7 easily in under 30 minutes. You're just not going to get a 3-map Onslaught floor done that quick. It's just not going to happen. So you just got to change your expectation there. Yeah. How do you think I feel being all old, Accelerator? I got to get up all close to the screen and look. They definitely got some scaling issues with the text on consoles, period. Where the Plague and Hawk at? He's down here. Well, I mean, you just answered your own question there, Loco. So it had Frost Orcs and EMPs. That means what? That means don't use traps, auras, or nodes. So, I mean, you just answered your question in the answer. It's got shieldies. That means don't use frontal-facing projectile towers. So if you're not going to use traps, auras, and nodes because of the Frost Orcs and the Cyborgs, then that takes one thing off the list. And then you see you've got the shieldies, so you don't want to use cannonballs. So take that off the list. So use ramsters, flamethrowers, poison dart towers, you know, stuff like that. Dirk, thank you very much. I do appreciate it for using ad block. Well, thank you a ton. I think you're the first person that's ever came right out and said that to me. Yeah, I mean, you just look at what's there and counter it. You know, you already know what they do from trials. Was that your second day of streaming? That's awesome. My viewers actually picked you, Steven. I mean, no offense. I'd have picked you. The viewers actually picked you. I pulled up everybody that was streaming DD2, and I said, okay, who are we going to raid? And all the viewers voted, and they picked you. Flimsy. Flimsiness up here, Omni. Well, if you have a buggy lane, don't pull your hair out with that, Loco. Just re-roll it. That's what the re-rolls are for. You know, if you got a lane that's glitching on you, don't put up with that headache, man. Just re-roll it. You get 3 of them, you know. But, I mean, if you lose a map due to a bug, don't try that same map again. Re-roll the thing. You know, because it's gonna, if it bugged once and it's got the exact same lane schedules and mutators, it's got a pretty solid chance of bugging again. I mean, unless you just take it as a personal challenge and want to get it done, and that's fine too, but then you're just asking for the headache. You know? Where the heck is it? I wasn't looking. I was right there.
If I ever run into the wrong lane.
Because I'm not looking. I'm looking at chat.
Shenanigans.
Then you should probably go back to trials and get some better gear there, Loco. I mean, there's not going to be anything where you can't use auras or towers. That's just not going to be a thing. There will be times where you shouldn't use one or the other, but there's never going to be the time where you can't use either. That's never going to happen to you in the game, ever. Other than in mastery, or in mastery mode, it might happen to you. Omni came with the sandwich, you know it. That's the first one I'm going for, Ron. You know that. Shyram, thank you very much for swinging by. What's going on? Yeah, it's always a lot more fun to have folks there in chat. Oh, trust me, when I first started, I streamed to my cat. My cat was my only viewer for the longest time. He was a good viewer, though. I'll give him that. He was loyal. He was always there. Just Chaos 5. They still haven't fixed that yet. Oh, god dang it, I went to the wrong lane again. At least I came after Zapper this time. I saw a mini-boss down here. I can't do anything to him.
You can't hit him anyway, it's only me that can hit him.
Well, I thought I had Beacon of the Storm on. But I guess I don't. I got Beacon of the Storm on, don't I? Or is that yours?
The monk can naturally shoot through it anyway.
That's yours. The only thing that's going through is the Beacon of the Storm. I hate to break it to you.
No, it's not. There's numbers popping off on my screen.
It's all about microphone quality. I didn't have a good mic back then.
Oh!
What you got going on there, Omni? Huh?
You whacked me.
You got some sketchiness going on?
No, the sketchiness has already been done. That's this lane. What are you talking?
See, the one that increases defense power, if there was only one built... I mean, there's no reason to use a Colossus now. So I wouldn't waste the DU on one with more health. In my opinion. But the one where it said increased defense power, if it was unique and the only one on the map, that made me think in Volcano, no doubt about it. The Colossus actually would be good with that one too, because it does good damage. What's that? Map 16. We gotta do 4 more. Yeah, I mean, that defense power one for sure with direct command would be crazy. Starting to fill up again. I'm going to slap some stuff down here real quick. And then leave that other side to you. I'm only at 70%. I got room. Never mind. I don't think I have 4 maps worth of room, but I got room. I'm out. Here's 15. Yep. You dropped yours. I dropped mine. It's all sitting.
You don't need it
anyway. Yeah. Nice there, Twinkie. Oh. Can I come out? Oh. Come on, you can do it. Whew.
What's with this guy? Oh, you got this guy hiding behind that rock, so it's not shooting over here.
Sure it is. I can see it shooting.
over here to the over to this lane.
Well, there's nothing, no air targets over there right now. Let's see. Yeah, they're dying before they get into range on the far lane.
Yeah.
It's alright, come patch day, my answer to everything is going to be more cannonballs.
My answer is going to be more frosties. More frosties.
I didn't see any magical properties that would affect Frosties at all.
I didn't see any either, but I'm just hoping that there's some for some of the...
Well, that's another one if you got Frosty Power. Yeah, and if it stacks. If it stacks with Frosty Power, having the one on a map, you know, then just put one. Put one on the busiest lane. I think this is 16 or 17 there on board.
Well, they mentioned to say that...
See, that's the thing is, remember that didn't say it drenches, it said water damage. So adding water damage does not drench the enemies. So I'm hoping there's one that does actually drench the enemies. And if there is, that thing's going to be OP. Because, I mean, it'll be so easy to combine with lightning damage for the free combo.
The water elemental one was disabled, right?
Yeah, water elemental doesn't work. That would be really good, though.
They want to switch it back on, then.
You got a very valid point there, Ron. There you go. See, you need a third squire. You know, you got to have one squire that's heavy cannonballs, one that's not heavy cannonballs, and you need a third one with the fire damage for the great balls of fire. So, must be cannons. Must be cannonballs. Does Onsen Bath drench though, Steven? Or is it just water damage? If it drenches, yeah, that'll be an incredible combo. Oh, god dang it. No double flying. I think that's a bunch of crap that you can start flying on the Dryad again after you drop, but you can't on the Gunwitch. The Gunwitch should get that elevation lowering flight. No, it didn't say it drenches. Oh, you mean that it may. I don't know. In fact, let me look. I'll look it up real quick. Let's see. Yep, it drenches. It says right on the shard. So that'll be a great combo. 20% chance for Cannonball Tower to fire a steamy blast, dealing blah blah blah, and drenching enemies. So it does indeed drench. That will be completely badass. I wish they added something like that to the PC and PlayStation. I mean, that's the crappy part with that shard, is it's such a good tool, and it straight up cannot come to PC or PlayStation in its current form, because it's once you brand something Xbox exclusive, you're not allowed to take it to any other platform, or it's a violation of your contract. But yeah, that shard would be incredible to have. I mean, I want that on the PC now. You know? Without even thinking about the mods. It just would be really, really good. Poison isn't a combo. I mean, why would poison be listed on the combo? Poison's its own individual thing. There's only 3 combos in the game. There's Electrocute, Ignite, and... what's the other one? Oh, or no? And Shatter, that's right. Electrocute, Ignite, and Shatter. And Shatter got heavy-duty nerfed about, what? When did Shatter get nerfed? Like 6-8 months ago?
I think so.
That's why I can't remember what it was, because I never use it anymore. It's still good, but it's not what it used to be. But yeah, Poison shouldn't be a combo, because that's not a combo. Shatter is crushing damage versus frozen enemies. It is not earth damage versus frozen enemies, and a lot of people confuse that. It's crushing damage. So cannonball towers, explosive traps, those deal crushing damage. And like a cannonball or explosive trap hitting a frozen enemy. Pole smash, the squire slam, those are all crushing. Hitting a frozen enemy, it does a massive amount more damage, but the way it used to be is it used to be an auto one-shot. No matter what mob it was, it shattered the mob. And they changed that back, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months, 9 months ago, something like that. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Peaky. I agree. I mean, they showed that. Didn't they show something for LSAs? Or no? No, maybe not. That would be awesome, though. I actually put that on my... I gave them a list of suggestions of magical properties that I thought would be cool. I sent it to Jose and Mark. I actually put that on there. I also put switching flamethrowers back to a flame burst.
Give us the option for both.
I mean, I really enjoyed flame burst towers too. Well, the earth damage aspect of it doesn't matter, Ron, but yeah, earth shatter is crushing damage as well. No, the explosive traps aren't shatter, they're crushing damage. There is no defense that shatters. If something else is there that freezes mobs, whether it be a Gunwitch's Ice Needle, a Frostbite Tower, something like that, and then it gets hit by crushing damage, it's a shatter combo. Explosive traps deal crushing damage, so they can be used in that combination. Like, it's actually a super, super strong build, for those that don't know, is you put Frosty Power on a Frostbite Tower, and then you spam the crap out of explosive traps. It's ridiculously OP. I actually used it on quite a few of the Onslaught floors. For those interested in going back and looking at those old stream VODs. Yeah, the EV. I mean, there's lots of different ways to get freeze. That's actually, it's a great combo. I think there's actually videos of that particular combo of Proton's Earth Shatters on my channel. It seems like I did that before. It's a great combo. But the reason the Frostbites are so good is because Frosty Power buffs the explosive traps, you know, and they already hit like a truck. So you get all that extra goodness. I've used Nimbus and Ballista on Frost mobs. Oh, with Frost damage mods. Yeah, see, the problem is I'm just not a fan of the ballista, because I was a big DD1 fan. And ballistas in DD1 were like one of my favorite things ever. And when you compare DD1 ballistas to DD2 ballistas, they just piss you off. But I can't really see playing around with ballistas too much. For me personally, not right away. Definitely not in the first week. I'm going to use the defenses I like more. I'll definitely be using everything from the Monk, everything from the EV2, probably everything from the Squire and the Apprentice right away, because I'm going to want to play with that stuff. The same thing with the Mystic. I like all the Mystic's defenses. Uh-oh. Oh! Win streak down. Where'd that come from? Did you only put one wall below?
I think it was probably mine.
Oh, it came from down low. One wall. Gotta put the brains before the balls, Omni. Brains before balls, man.
Hey, we've done this map how many times today?
Yeah, how many times we lost this one due to Lady Orcs running around that one wall? I mean, that lane is just not blocked. I mean, shit, they're not even gonna stop. They're just gonna go doop, 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 doop. Well, so much for getting to 20. What time we got? 3:30. Go another half hour. I have to rename my stream. What's the stream name? Oh, yeah, it's no longer win streaking. Oh, I crashed too.
Oh, yeah, you're going.
Yeah, it is definitely no longer win streaking for sure. I think I tabbed out while I had it. You know, you guys all know full screen windows in DD2 is kind of a joke. But if you have the window manually selected from your taskbar below and then tab over, it causes crashes. Uh-oh, authentication issues. Hopefully it lets me in. It says it's letting me.
I never had
will
that
see.
I tried to log back in.
Alright, we're going for a win streak of 2 here, folks. Win streak of 2. I'm gonna go ahead and clear my inventory now that the win streak is gone. Thanks, Omni.
Stop being so disheartened.
We got any sponsors that could give a blame Omni in chat?
Every single time the same way, and that's the
dude. We've lost that map so many times due to a Lady Orc running by. That's bullshit. I've seen it at least 20 times with you. We've lost that map because of the exact same thing. It only takes me losing a map once before I change the build. I don't need it to happen 20 times. There's just no reason not to. You got 300 DU for that lane. Why on earth would you not put another wall there? Oh, choking to death here.
We all have our ways, man. We all have our ways.
Well, I know, but if we keep losing because of it, then it needs to be changed. I mean, you can't leave the lane wide open and then not expect the Lady Orc to run through. I mean, it's just, come on. What map did you get?
Oh, on Valley.
Choking to death. I'm gonna open them, Steven. I just didn't want to take, I didn't want to take a bunch of time on the stream. That's Omni's penalty for one wall in it. He's got to build it. Got to build and carry me.
But there's only one.
It was the lower lane, Mr. One Wolf. That when that lower core explodes, it always shows the animation from the top one. Every time. anytime that lower one explodes. But you could see the lady orc on it, on the mini-map. But yeah, that map's got a bugged animation. Hashtag blame Omni. It's alright, Omni. I didn't need that win streak anyway.
Of course you didn't.
I don't need any pride. Playing matches with Omni, learn to swallow your pride. Because he's only going to one-wall it, even on a lane that needs to. That's just fact.
What can I say? I want more damage.
Well, if more damage wins the map, that's great. But if less wall loses the map, then that is not great. Just saying, Omni. Just saying.
Again.
Oh, I'll say it at least 3 times. 3 more times. Not 3 total, 3 more.
3 more. Just make it a quad then, why don't you? Quad it up.
Might as well.
Quad.
That's fine. I've got 4 in me.
You got the no.
Oh, but they do. They're loco. They do. Step 1 would be don't look at the DD2 wiki because it's a joke. It's terrible. I mean, it's not Trendy's fault. Wikis are community made. That one is 100% the community's fault. But that wiki is a complete joke. There is 0 information in it that is accurate. I saw it on the mini-map on board. It was all the way down at the other side. It came from the bottom. It's the same place it always comes from. Ew.
Let it go, people. Let it go.
Yeah, I'm not sitting here. You guys know I'm not watching the game. I'm watching chat and jumping around. So, the problem was we didn't have a wall there. Not that I didn't see it and go over and stop it. Well, first off, remember the combos are not that great. Yeah, cannons are crushing damage.
They used to be amazing.
They used to be amazing, but like the Ignite combo, although it looks absolutely ridiculously awesome, it does almost no damage. So the Ignite combo is a complete joke, and it removes oil. So you never ever want to use that in Onslaught, especially on a controlled burn lane. It will ruin you. The Shatter combo is good, but unless you've got a friendly lane for proton beams, there's not a lot of good sources of freeze without manually putting it there yourself, like with the gun wedge. And then the best combo in the game, of course, is Electrocute. So that's the only combo you should ever really try to build for. The rest of them are just novelties. Electrocute is really good because it provides CC as well. And that's just Drench plus Storm damage. So you can get the Drench or the Storm damage from any source. The best way to go is to self-build that combo. Every one of your DPS heroes should always have some form of Storm damage and Drenching Strikes. I'm a firm believer in that. Every single DPS hero should have that. And then you create the combo yourself. You don't need anything else, you know? But that's without a doubt the best combo in the game. And that's it. There are no more combos. Combos have never been focused on or really looked at much in DD2. It's like pets. It was something that got added in really early and everybody had high hopes for, and then was never revisited. Any storm, anything that does storm damage, you're going to more reliably proc it off of your heroes. Beacon of the Storm is a great source of it, because then it's just going to bounce around too. Well, you got to remember too, it's an internal cooldown type thing, so something's not going to be electrocuted twice in a row back to back from even from different sources. It's going to get that cooldown on it, you know. I hope so too there, Steven. Well, you don't rely on a combo. You never build for a combo in all lanes, Loco. That's just not what you do. The combos are something extra. It's not something you plan on. I mean, by building your DPS hero, you're planning on it. So, you know, ideally, you're always going to be DPS in the weakest lane. So in that situation, you're adding some crowd control that's free to the weakest lane. But you never build for those. Combos and pets, man. I would love to see a good pass on them, but I know it's never going to happen. There's just too many other issues. And trying to add in new content at the same time. There's just not enough manpower for it at Trendy. We'd need 3 more Jose's and 3 more Marks. And a whole shitload of money to pay them all. I really liked pets in DD1. That's back to the whole harpoon ballista thing. Pets were such a great asset in DD1. And in DD2, they're just kind of there. I mean, the abilities are strong. You know, obviously their abilities are some of the strongest stuff in the game. But just pets themselves are just kind of blah. Plus, I know they're a bit of a sore spot for developers. Or the developers of DD2 anyway. Because there's been so many bugs in the game that have been caused by pets. I think my Ascension rolled back. I'm gonna have to look on stream. I think when I crashed, I think my Ascension got rolled back. I was only like, well, maybe it was yours was not catching up, is probably what it was. The last I looked at your Ascension and my Ascension, I was like 20 Ascension behind you, and now I'm 50 behind you. So either yours hadn't caught up on my screen yet, which is probably what happened. Now, I have gotten my Ascension rolled back before from crashes, though. Yeah. Here comes that rain again. Hopefully it doesn't drown us out. It's not too bad right at the moment, but it's got the wind behind it. You can hear it. Instead of landing on the roof, it's landed on the walls. You need any more juice over there? Or a Skyguard or something? Or not enough for a Skyguard.
You put something already.
Well, I'll move one then. I was going to put 3. Just because of all the Mystic Walls, but I'll go 2 instead. There we go. Thanks for subscribing there, iFrosty. Appreciate it. Did they have an update since last you logged in there, Twinkie? It pisses the wife off when she's playing. If I'm playing Fortnite on my PC and she's playing a game on the Xbox, and I unlock something while I'm playing and it pops it up on her screen in the middle of her game while she's playing. She's always like, what the hell? What is this? I don't care about your Fortnite. Yeah, it's coming out good now. And look at the mic here. Yeah, it looks like the mic's picking it up. Nah, she doesn't play DD2. She plays other stuff. She doesn't like DD2. She plays a lot of strategy games and like a lot of turn-based games. She really likes being able to pause her games. In fact, she doesn't really want to play a game that she can't pause. So she likes turn-based stuff. Oh, I live right on the Pacific there onboard. So when it rains here, it rains. I mean, it pounds the rain. I mean, when I tell you guys I live on the Pacific, I mean, there it is. I can see it. What's going on? There's them gaming. How you doing? Yeah, it's coming down pretty good now. Whew. Pounding. Are you in Washington there, Rob? There, he calmed down a little bit. It'll be right back in a second, though. Pacific Northwest coming into summertime. We got the big thunderstorms rolling up. Delaware, I gotcha. Yeah, I don't really mind the rain usually. I mean, like I said, when it storms here, it storms really hard. But I don't really mind it. It's nice to, you know, nice to watch. It always smells nice after. I personally would get either the Dryad or the EV2 as my first hero. But I always tell people, if you keep playing and you like the game, you're going to end up having them all. So just get them in the order that you think they look fun to play. You know, what's the most fun for me might not be the most fun for you. So, I mean, the Dryad or the EV2 right now are kind of what I would do, but it doesn't necessarily make it the right decision for you if they don't look like they're cool, you know? Yeah, I grew up right between you all in DC and Maryland. I live out west now, but I grew up on the East Coast there. My mama worked for Georgetown. Literally. The college, not the city. Well, you guys knew that already. This was Ocean City time last year for me. We'd be heading to Ocean City as soon as school let out for the summer. I don't even really remember what time we would always go there, but that was the place, you know? Yeah, but anyway, there's M Gaming. Never hesitate to ask any questions if you see me streaming. The community here are all pretty laid-back folks. So don't ever hesitate to ask anything about the game. It's all good. Oh, nice. Uncle plays for the Saints. That's kick-ass. Man, another one. Good main stat. Crappy substat rolls. Here comes the rain again. What time we up to? You got time for one more? Just one more.
It's on you, buddy. On you, buddy.
Well, I at least want to get that number of maps done, even if we didn't get the win streak.
Look, would you let it go already?
Well, I am hungry. I want to eat something here in a bit. So let's do one more map and take a little food break, and then we'll be back. Are you gonna play tonight, or are you done for the night?
No, Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Saturday, man. You gotta keep your ass up. Hell, it's just barely even Sunday out there at your house. You got all night still.
Stupid question, man, asking me that kind of thing.
You just memorize them, Colton. I mean, when you look at enough of them, you just know the numbers. Remember, I've been playing the game for lots of years, so I've seen lots of loot. Lots and lots of loot. The last, I haven't asked them to look in a long time because they don't like doing it. But the last time I asked a trendy employee to look and see how many Chaos 7 maps I had done, I had actually done more than any other player. And at that time I had 2,800 wins in Chaos 7. And that was probably 9 months ago. So I'm assuming that number's probably closer to like the 4,000 mark now, something like that. DD2's been out in early access for October. Well, actually, it's been over 4 years now. October of this year will be the 4-year anniversary of my first DD2 stream. But the game was out like 9 months, 8 or 9 months prior to that, but there was a non-disclosure type thing where you couldn't live stream it. But I streamed the day that the non-disclosure agreement was lifted. I live streamed it. Yeah, that old Frosty Range was nice, wasn't it, Loco? The good old days. The build still works, just the ranges are different. It's really effective, actually. I'm pretty much all DD1 now. I did reinstall it though. I debated on doing a Throwback Thursday video or something. Playing a little DD1, but it's been a long time. I've been in the mood to play Aquanos, and I've been in the mood to play Moonbase. I've just definitely had a craving for those two maps lately. Massive Chalice. I'm not sure. I don't think so, Rage. I'd have to look that one up. I don't recall that one there from our Steam library. Or on the Xbox. That's what she likes too about the double gaming thing. She'll play a game, she'll play two games at once. She'll play one on her laptop and one on the Xbox at the same time. And that's why she likes that turn-based stuff. She can go back and forth. But I've seen her many a times playing in a Risk tournament or whatever on the Xbox, and then playing like Bejeweled or something at the same time on her laptop. There's another combustor, but wrong shot type and everything. Oh, I'd be pretty stoked about the Jester. I don't think the Jester is gonna be a thing. I just really don't. It used to, Loco, but I don't think it does anymore. Does speed still affect Frosties or no? I don't think it does. Or does it? It used to affect them. Well, neither one of them are. I mean, Bejeweled, you can sit there for 30 minutes and not take a turn. The game doesn't penalize you for it, you know, which is fine. That's the game she likes, so gotta play what you like, you know. She plays Bejeweled at a very high level. So it'll take her 6 months, 8 months to complete one game. So she doesn't rush, you know. Anyway, I think we're going to be back later on with some Stardew Valley. We haven't gotten back into the Valley here in a few days. Actually, I think it's been like a week, hasn't it, since we played any Stardew?
I think so.
Well, yeah, so it does affect it then. See, the way the change was it used to affect the channel time. It would make it channel faster, and the freeze, well, also the way it used to be is that when empowered Frostbite, the way it is now is it has a chance to freeze the target at the end of the channel, but how it used to be is it had a chance to freeze the target every tick while the Frostbite was channeling. So they changed that because it was a little OP. And then now it's what we've got. It's what we've got right now. It's not something you need to focus on, though. It's not worth a shard slot. can't believe I haven't gotten a bunch of guns. I've had like 2 or 3 guns drop. Legendary ones. What the heck, man? I don't have all my stuff set up right now, Michelle. There's videos on my channel about it. If you're concerned about Builder Ascension, do exclamation Builder Ascension. If you're concerned about Hero DPS, then do Hero Ascension. I'll throw them up there for you. Well, there's the 2 ways you should worry about your Ascension. Anyway, everybody, that is going to do it for now. Give me a little break here before we start the valley here in a bit. So thanks a ton for everybody swinging by today. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I think guilds or a clan or something like that would be awesome in DD2. No doubt about it. There's only one shard that freezes Loco. That's a powered frostbite. No other shards freeze the frostbite towers. Oh, mine's 376. I think it's 376. $381. I was close. I haven't focused on that number in 8 months. Nah, it hasn't been that long. I haven't focused on that number in at least 4 months. But anyway, thanks a ton, everybody. I do appreciate it. If you're into the Stardew, swing on back by in an hour. And I will see you all next time. Take it easy.